Do you think as an investor it's a good idea to build a good relationship with real estate agents where you get to acquire more investment deals, sell some of your investment deals as well, and you get to network and work with local real estate agent here in the Valley? Hey everyone, this is Waleed Yousif. I'm a real estate investor here in the Valley. We mainly do fix and flip, wholesale, rental, and owner finance as well. So in this video, I want to share with you how we build a good relationship with real estate agents that help us with acquiring more investment deals, sell some of our investment assigned deals as well, and we get to network and understand the market together as a team in this market and here in the Valley. So you get the benefit of knowing how to work with them. Let's just say if you're a new investor, you don't have that relationship built in, you might want to use that way that from where we start and building that relationship until now. So I hope that would benefit you to amplify your business, that you can acquire more deals, buy more good investment deals with the help of real estate agents. It's a great strategy, and as well as see the exit strategy, right? When, let's just say, if you decide to buy and fix that property, if you decide to buy and rent it, or even like owner finance, so you want to see also on the exit the disposition strategy. Now I want to share that this is my experience. This is the thing that I had to go through from literally from starting until now, and we're still building as we go. We would like to build more relationship with real estate agents. If you're looking to build a team, then you definitely would have to have a real estate agent in your team if you're looking to going into real estate investing. To share with you some background information about myself, I started as a wholesaler. So I started as a wholesale investor. Basically, we mainly, I would focus on off-market properties, right? Where we get to cold call sellers, we get to text, or other marketing as well that we were doing. When we start reaching out to real estate agents about acquiring more their listing, so obviously we were just new, right? We're new wholesalers, new investors. We're calling about their listing property to ask about really the situation. We wanted to see if we can have it really under contract. So for the most part, again, at the beginning, what we're trying to do is that to wholesale those properties. So, and that's where we would reach out and we get to learn a little bit more about it. However, we realize that obviously they don't know us, right? So we're calling just as a new investor. They have never heard of us. They don't know us. We would call, we would start the conversation about the listing, and we would sometimes we would make the offers, and for the most part it wouldn't work, so they would want to go and keep it on the market or wait for a higher offer that they would get from other people. You get to see really that the challenge is that obviously some of them, they don't even pick up the phone. You have a hard time to reach them. You don't know if they're full-time or part-time in this business. So that's also the challenge that we would face. And also you get to see at the beginning, some of them, they don't want to work with real estate investors. They just wanted to do the traditional, financing for like first-time family home buyer. So when you reach out as a new investor, as I said, because there's no track record to that they know you, like right now, right? We have, we reach out to them almost weekly. ask about, if they have deal. But even before, right, they don't know really. When we call, they don't know us. There is no also like a social proof that they can basically see. Let's just say if they have done investment deal before or they haven't done anything. So we would see that there is really no trust, right, built between the investor and the agent. And when there is no trust built, then basically you don't get to really see the full picture, right, of the listing. You don't know much information about that you may want that can help you with your decision, with your offer on that property, right? So what's the situation, and if it's really distressed or not distressed. So when they really don't trust you, they really not going to share any of that information. They'll just basically refer back to the, okay, so we'll send you the disclosure form. And that's where we start getting basically the feedback, right? So when we're reaching out to real estate agents, so now we're getting the feedback. And for the most part, basically the feedback or the request, we would be getting almost similar. So now we would get, okay, let's just say if we make offers on specific listing, then basically we would have to have the offer in writing, have everything there, submit all the documents. If it's, let's just say if it's in LLC, so we would have to submit some LLC documents to the title, and proof of fund about that deal, submit earnest money to the title when we make that offer. And that's really compared to the direct to sellers. And as a new investor wholesaler, we wouldn't know, or we haven't had built that relationship with the hard money loan, with the private money lenders, or with other strategy that we can use and we use now, where would be like innovation, or we would buy it subject to, fix it, and then flip it and then get the money to the seller. So again, the main strategy really was just wholesale cash deals that we would try to get on off market or on market as well. Sometimes when we would make those offers, we submit those offers on the property, we would notice that, okay, we're really not getting anything. We just submit almost like a blind offer, right? We didn't really understand what's going on. However, that would be basically requested. Again, we would get that challenge of really not knowing anything, and now basically the real estate agent would request us to submit it in writing, have everything signed, submit the document. When we're submitting those offers, basically on those listings, because we don't know much information about it, and we do our numbers to make sure that it's a good investment for us, and also as basically if we're trying to, it depends on the exit strategy that we're trying to do. So for the most part, let's just say we're trying to wholesale, so we have to obviously make sure that we have to account for our assignment fee in that. So then when we basically submit it, and same way when we get to sell some of our deals. So when we get off market property under contract and we want to sell it, we see that the investor who purchased similar property in that area, fix and flip similar property in that area, so we would reach out to real estate agent, and that's where we would have basically they don't want to work with investors, they don't want to work with wholesalers. They would require more like high commission for that, or they would rather to show other properties than our properties to their investors. Now, after doing that over and over with multiple real estate agents, we would get to understand really now what the request that we would get from them, what the objective that we would get from them, whether that's we're reaching out about a listing or when we're selling some of our deals, trying either to them, because some of them they would buy some of our deals, and some would have their own client that might be interested in our deal. Also, with the time, we would get to understand the paperwork and how is it important for real estate agents to have those complete for compliance for their brokers. So they have to have that. We would prefer to use our two-page contract. However, they're required to use the state-proof contract. So now we get familiar with that contract, and now we're good on terms to use that contract and use other disclosure forms that they would require. And be transparent with what we're doing about that property. If we're going to buy it as fix and flip, we're trying to buy it at buy and hold. So we would basically communicate that to them so they understand what's our goal, what's the expense to get to that goal, so they can really communicate that with the client. Because sometimes what we find out that the real estate agent, they're good, they just need basically the offers, the breakdown of what would be a good deal, or what would be, the price to make that deal work. So then we would give them that explanation about why we're making that offer. And that's when we really realized that the reputation in this business is really important, really important, because it takes really one deal, or if you really screw someone, it's gonna take really one time. You might think that it's gonna take multiple deals and no one will find out. You would be very wrong. It takes one deal really if you screw someone, or don't do it in a good faith, then basically your reputation would be very fast, demolished, and among the investors and also among the real estate agent. And recently we started implementing 100% money back guarantees on our deals that we sell to investors and also to real estate agents and their client as well. So for example, if they make offer on our deals and we have agreement on the price and the terms and everything, and they would deposit earnest money for that deal, and for any reason we give them basically the earnest money back guarantee back to them for that. So if there is a lien on the property, if there is judgment, and for any reason that basically we couldn't close, now the investors, the agents, clients, they feel secure that their fund is secured, their earnest money is secured, they will get it back for the reason that we couldn't close on the property. And we're a few companies that they would do that here in the Valley. And we have multiple real estate agents that they've already told us that from the experience of working with other wholesalers or working with other investors, whether that fix and flip, buy and hold investor, they would only prefer to work with us instead of working with the other investor, wholesaler, or fix and flip, because the way basically we do the business, the way we do the process, the relationship that we have built with them, the trust that they know or they have with us when dealing. Again, that would be on selling the deal or when acquiring the deal that we're calling about for the listing. And result of that, the process that we had to go through from the beginning until now, and we would continue from here as well. Now we have a trusted team of real estate agents that we work with, and that would be on the acquisition of listing, or on the disposition as well, or if we have listing that we're trying to list those properties. So now we have a good sized team of real estate agents that we get to work with. And again, we would continue to do that. We would continue build, and that would only amplify our business, and that would deepen our relationship with real estate agents that we have now and the ones that we would continue building with. Also, we understand basically both parties, right? As an investor, and also as agents as well. We know the process, we understand the paperwork that they require, the thing that they have to go through. Again, as I mentioned, that whether that would be the purchase agreement that they have, the proof of fund, the other compliance thing that they would have as a document that they would require, or their broker would require. And same as well when we sell our deals, right? So when we sell them and they bring their client as well, now we know how structure the commission pay that we can have in a way that just work just normal as any other commission that they would get from any other list. And also, as a result, now they know our buy box, and now also they know what we look for, what we acquire, what we sell, the procedure that we ask for, the requirement that we would ask for as well, again, when we sell those investment deals that we have, or when we also acquire. Also disclose about the property, right? About any property. We're not trying to hide any foundation issue. We're not trying to hide anything that we don't know, right? So we would share and be transparent with them. We would ask them to go in person to see the property, bring their contractor, bring their client. If they want second appointment, we could do that as well, because we want to make sure that they're secure on that investment deal. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. This is a new channel, and I really would love your help on subscribing to the channel. There are more videos coming, share with you about relationship with investors, or other experience that we have on investing. So if you could please like and subscribe to the channel, greatly appreciate it. Again, this is Waleed Yousif. Take care.